Thank you.
Okay, it should have gone off. Stuff kind of over that close and everything. Just,
I counted.
okay.
Sure it's accurate.
Then just, do like you normally would, and we'll deal with it later. Awesome.
You have issues.
Okay, I see that we are live on YouTube. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Then I will call this Construction Board of Adjustments and Appeals meeting to order for Thursday, October the 8th of 2020 at 3 p.m. Let's start with a roll call. Normally we go sort of from left to right, but I guess we're not going to do that. So my name is Brooks Wayner. Anybody else want to jump in?
Lyndon Butler.
Roger Julian.
David Jacobo.
Okay, item number 2, consideration of review and approval of minutes from March 5th of the 2020 regular meeting. I have a motion and a second.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, hold your hands up so we can count them. Are you getting 4? Okay,
Okay, motion passes. Item number 3, public hearings, consideration and possible action regarding dangerous buildings for orders to secure, repair, remove, or demolish structures at the following locations. Presentation by Samantha Schwartz, Clinton Gibbons, and Ross Coleman.
Good afternoon. This is Ross Coleman. Before we get started, we would like to ask to pull item A for 705 Jones Street. This structure was purchased at auction on Tuesday or Wednesday and has now been sold, and the new owner plans to do work commencing immediately.
Right. Do we need Brandon, do we need a motion to remove it from the agenda?
No, there's no action on that now. It'll just be pulled.
Okay, so just moving right along.
Yeah.
No action on that.
Brooks, you're gonna need to speak up.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No action on 705 Jones Street. So we'll move on to the next item, number B.
Going to number B.
2747 University Avenue.
Okay. My name is Quentin Gibbons. I'm with the Fire Prevention Office. Property in question is 2747 University. The owner is Frank W. Deloria. On Tom Green County tax assessor, it doesn't state that he is deceased, but I do have a copy of his obituary. He is deceased at this time. It's a residential structure. The value is $149.40 with improvements valued at $116,360. The initial notice was sent May 12th of 2020, and the taxes are delinquent $946.66. As you can see in the first couple of pictures here, it's going to have the front yard. There is a couple of jet skis off of the trailer in the front yard, a couple of vehicle seats, chairs, just random stuff thrown throughout the yard. Barbecue grill. The fence in the back, you'll see in a minute, is actually coming down. It's breaking into pieces. A few of the windows on the front of the structure, like you can see right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, That window is missing, it's boarded up. Behind this tree, I think there's a better picture. Yeah, you can barely make out right here that this window behind that first tree on the left is boarded up as well. And then in the backyard, there's just an excess of stuff. It's got a heavy fire load in the backyard. The property also does not have any utilities connected, no water, no electricity. There is someone staying there. It's the, is it the son or the stepson?
It is the deceased owner's, one of his sons that is habitating in there at this time. We have code enforcement on this property, and we've got theft of service for the water and from electric. So both of those have been pulled. Water's been pulled from the ground, and the electric was cut at the pole. Let me let you go.
The current occupant is Frank Deloria Jr. He has received a citation for inhabiting that structure without utilities from our office. We have been in contact. We actually got contacted yesterday by Mr. Bobby Harrington out of Byram, Mississippi. He's the oldest half-brother of Mr. DeLorean Jr. He wants to try to get to where he can get up here from Mississippi and basically board up the structure and kind of bring it up to code to where it's inhabitable again. So we've only talked with him a couple of times between yesterday and today. Then,
Do we have any more pictures, or is that?
no, I think that's all the pictures I have.
Okay, so for this residence, the gentleman that keeps staying in there refuses to get the electric, refuses to get the water on. We're getting numerous calls of going out there because they're in there, him and a few other people, some other transients that have been going in there. He doesn't seem to want to actually clean out the residence. So when I spoke with the older brother, who said it was actually his mother's place to begin with, he said he is going to be coming down. So I explained to him that I was still taking this over here to board, be it something does happen, to see if we couldn't get a possible clean out and secure of this. I have been on the inside, and it is completely full, and in excess. And he's had quite a few months to try to get all this cleaned up, and he actually just keeps bringing more and more stuff. And he continuously stays there, but yet he won't put in any effort to try to get the electric turned on correctly or try to get the water hooked up, legally. So that was what we were actually hoping to get a clean out, secure, and vacate order on this property so that possibly we could allow the other brother a chance to get this cleaned up and save their family home.
Is there, how are we doing public comment? Is that?
We didn't have any public comment. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, we had no public comments on this. I did speak with the half-brother that's staying in there. And when I spoke with him, he didn't really seem to care. He just wanted to know how many days he had left to stay in there. So he didn't make any plans on coming in or doing anything different. So my hopes is with the order, if he doesn't clean it out or the half-brother doesn't make it down to clean it out, then we can have the city go ahead and secure it.
Okay. Is there any comment or question from the board?
Pretty good.
Roger, I'm sorry, were you saying something? Can you speak up?
It looks like it's just pretty cut and clean and dried. I think we just ought to, I make a motion to clean out and secure within 60 days.
Okay, do we need, let's see, hold on. I'm digging up the verbiage here that Debbie sent out.
Okay.
I had it, I promise.
I have a question for Samantha.
I move that
Yeah,
based
go ahead.
on the information provided by the staff, the structure is found to be a public nuisance, and based on that finding, move to clean out and secure within 60 days.
I'll second that.
I think we had one comment from the.
Yeah, we had one, before we had that, we had one comment. Who was that? Was that
That was me.
Stephen? Or David, I'm sorry?
Yes, sir. I just wondering if there was any neighbors complaining about this as well, I'm assuming. And, I mean, I didn't know, I couldn't hear, my UPS man jumped in my office, so I kind of missed some information. There was no public comments at all.
There hasn't been any public comments sent in to me whatsoever. The neighbors do complain, so we do go out there quite a bit with the officers. The foot traffic at night is pretty heavy,
Yeah,
so
it's
we're out
one-
there at
one thing.
least about once a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want
okay.
to make certain on this.
Great, thank you. Okay, okay, Roger, your motion. Lyndon, do you want to give another second there?
I'll second that.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye, and raise your hands.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion passes.
What was the count, Brooks?
It was unanimous.
Okay,
Right, you've got the, hang on.
Okay, moving, man, that's all we had. That's great, as far as buildings. Okay, moving on to item number 4, updated dangerous building status by the dangerous building inspectors. Sam, Clinton, you want to take it away? Can y'all
Do
hear me?
what, sir?
Do you want to do the update of dangerous buildings?
Yeah, we're,
Oh, are you all working on that? Sorry.
there we go.
So we've received 6 new complaints. We've been working with 10 owners on repairing their property. We've gone out and re-inspected 2 different structures, and we have 16 waiting on a response from code.
We've also done 6 demos since the last meeting.
Great.
We also have 2 demolition permits pulled for other structures that we're waiting for them to demo those buildings themselves.
Okay. I drove by that Oaks building that had a party wall with a shop. That looks good. Looks like that was resolved well.
That was a city-owned building. It had the shared wall, so there was a lot of maneuvering that had to be completed so that they can keep that wall shored up, pull it off of the old cabinet shop, and then keep the cabinet shop owner intact. we were able to successfully get that done without any damage to his property.
That's great. Well done. Good job. Okay, item number 5, public comments on matters of interest for future consideration. I'm gonna take that as no public comment. Moving right along, item number 6, consideration for future agenda items and announcements.
We're going to be looking towards the next meeting. I know that the holidays are coming up and all that, so we're going to see how we do with our structures. If we are successful with some of these self-imposed demolitions, we may or may not have anything. We're at the moment, we appear to be gaining voluntary compliance, which is a little abnormal, but we are getting a little voluntary compliance right now. So as long as that continues, we should be in good shape. But we'll be kind of assessing these properties that we have right now and look to see what, if any, that we're going to bring to the board next month.
Okay, great. Thank you. Debbie, did you have something?
No.
Okay. Anybody else? This is record time, y'all. Okay, item number 7. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I second.
Need a
Oh, wait.
motion.
All right, Lyndon motions, David seconds. Those in favor say aye. All right.